In my speech, I have talked about two different models that often were presented like alternative, the network model and the cluster model. And I think that the alternative is not true, but the network is a part of the cluster, and sometimes cluster can evolve in networking specialized. We have a lot of types of networking. Our life is networking with the people, with other public bodies, and so on. In my speech, I talk about the business networking, the interfirm networking, like a model, an organization that is in the middle between market and hierarchy. The networking model is very important for the people to create alliances for strategic goals, to create alliances for a new market, to create alliances to exchange knowledge, and so on. And the key factor for the networking are the structure of the networking and the process of the networking. You, in fact, can define the networking from these basic pillars, the structure and the process. In the networking, another factor very, very important is the trust between the actors of the networking. Because if there aren't trust, there isn't trust, there isn't networking, there isn't relationship between the firm, between the people, and between the other body. Another question very, very important is the evolution of the network in the cluster and the network like part of a cluster. The cluster in Italy is called like industrial district. We have a lot of industrial districts, and it is very interesting to understand how was born the industrial district and how evolved the industrial district, to understand how the industrial district can become a fundamental part of the networking and vice versa. The industrial district have four key factors: the locational spatial factor, the organizational factor, the economical industrial factor, and the institutional factor that are the key factor for the networking in the industrial district. Like a pillar basic for the industrial district, we have the economic and organizational factor and the social and cultural factor. These two group of factors are very linked in the industrial district, and so are very linked also in the networking of industrial district. In the case of industrial district, the network are a part very important, because the hierarchy of the industrial district see at the top the leader, one leader company, and a lot of subcontractors that are related with the leader company. But in the industrial district, there are not only one leader company, there are many leader companies that have a lot of networking. Every leader company has his network that work with the leader company. In terms of the policy, is very important for the policy for the cluster and for the networking, create a relation between the local network and the global network. So in terms of firms and in terms of cluster, because this is one of the main factors of the competitiveness of the local network. The main barriers for create a network, global network, is the trust, is to create the pillars of the trust between this network. And in this case, it's very important the role of the institution that can favorite the interconnection between the different part of the network in the different countries to create this trust to operate and collaborate for the common goals.